Hello and welcome to Key 4 of the 7 Keys to Happiness. My name is Ronja with Englobe Me. I don't know how you've been surviving this lockdown. We are still kind of free here in Folkestone. We can still roam even though people are told to stay at home. But again, this at least gives us an opportunity to practice some of the things we've always wanted to practice, such as several keys to happiness. Day 4. Today I wanted to talk about singing. What does singing have to do with happiness? Well, actually it's quite easy. A lot of people, as you know, you might have noticed, you might have experienced it yourself. When you're happy, you tend to sing. Maybe not everybody. Or at least you know what kind of influence music has on you. When you hear a happy song, it's easier to be happy and switch into a good mood. When you hear a sad song, you switch into a sad mood. So music definitely influences our lives. And I like to use singing especially when not just when I'm happy already, but actually to help me become happy. Singing by focusing on something in particular, on the notes, on the melody, on the lyrics, helps you to focus on something other than your negative thoughts, the thoughts that make you sadder and sadder, get you angry and angry about a situation, and just keep drawing you down a rabbit hole that we've talked about previously. So singing is really a form of mindfulness. You focus on one particular thing, in this case on singing, preferably something happy. What kind of song doesn't actually matter, that's up to personal preference. So sometimes you'll hear me singing in the shower, and one of my favorites is, don't judge me, Go Tell It on the Mountain. I am more spiritual than I am religious, but I really, really like the tune. So what I would do is, because it's fairly simple, and I remember the first, stanza, I sing it over and over and over, and it keeps me happy. And that's really the whole point. Another thing that I like to do, especially in the car, is that I take a tune that I know, but then use the mantra that I came up with early in the morning, because I start every single day really with an intention, and I do my best to remind myself of that intention throughout the day so that I stay focused on that and live up to that particular intention as best I can. So I actually use that intention and sing that to that particular tune. And since I'm also a poet, I have great fun with that. Fitting this intention, which I have to then change around, find different words for, into that particular tune of that song, so that it either rhymes or it fits with the meter, etc. And that's really great fun. And as I said, it keeps you off your monkey mind thoughts. The monkey that keeps chattering in your head, telling you all the horrible things about you, which is so hard to shut up when you try and meditate. That. So give that a try. Especially another reason that singing can be really, really helpful is because then we intentionally use our spoken word not to speak the things into existence that we do not want, but we actually speak to existence what we do want. And this way, singing is much stronger than just thinking positive thoughts as well. So we might sit there brooding, thinking all the horrible things that just happened to us. How can this person do this to us? I don't know how else to respond. Whatever. But then if we actually take a conscious step towards singing, so okay, I'm just going to sing now. Start out with a simple tune. Sing those stanzas that you know, and then start changing them around and filling in the words, using the words instead that you would use in order to describe your perfect world, your perfect life. And not only do you switch the vibration from onerous to happier, but you also switch from just thinking, which our thoughts are strong enough, to actually voicing those thoughts. And then when you combine those voiced thoughts with a feeling of happiness, or at least contentment, or excitement, sing about your upcoming vacation, for instance, or whatever, then this is actually very powerful to create the happiness and the life that you would like to create. because the spoken word is very, very powerful. There's a reason why the Bible starts out with that. In the beginning was the word. And it might remind you of mantras, which is one of the things that I talk about in my Master Meditation 7 Simple Steps course. Mantras are really important. They do not only get used in religious rituals or during meditation, where I just hum a mantra over and over and over in order to keep focus and calm your mind down. There are actually utterances that existed before the spoken word, according to certain scientists, one of them Fritz Stahl, and they developed all over the world before language even started developing. So it's not just an Eastern meditation thing or whatever, it's actually not as weird as we think it is. Just simple utterances or tones, just even intoning or using intonation and humming along can make a big difference in your mood. And then when you combine it with words that can be so powerful, as we all know. Words can hurt, words can lift us up, and definitely they can change our mood. So if you consciously choose your words to a tune that you like and enjoy, whether it is Alle meine Entchen, which I sing to my German students to teach them how to, or to give them some help as to know how long 30 seconds are when you're washing your hands right now, or as I said, just singing in the car or in the shower, Go Tell It on the Mountain. I change the words around to something that resembles my intention for that day, and it does so many things for you. It is happy. It speaks into existence what you want to speak into existence in such a powerful way that it can really create happiness and help you maintain happiness. It can also be used when you get used to singing, even if it's, to yourself in your head, although I personally am not embarrassed when I'm in a really good mood and I go for a walk and I just happily sing along. People look at me funny, but I've also had people who looked at me funny and said, I'm so glad that you're singing. You seem to be very happy. And I was like, yes, I am. Let me share that with you. And it's actually it's great. Why not share happiness? Why share the fear? Why share the sadness? It is sometimes good to share something less happy. Of course, it makes us feel hurt and warm and comforted. But I don't see why it should be taboo to just be happy and then show it to the world. Laugh out loud when you're outside, or openly hug somebody, or sing along, skip along, sing along. And so this is what I do. And especially when, there's a situation where I just, okay, this is really annoying. What should I do? Oh, let's sing it away. And I do. And then you forget about that situation and automatically switch yourself into a better mood. And it really is powerful. There's a reason why children, when they're engaged in play, just happily sing along and tattle along and tone and hum. It might be very nonsensical to us adults, but it doesn't really matter. It keeps them in a good mood. It expresses their good mood. And that's really what it's all about. So I suggest you all give that a try. Key 4 of 7 Keys to Happiness, singing. Lots of ways to do it, lots of ways to go about it by yourself. And then even if you have the great advantage of having company with musical instruments and singing together, it's also really lovely. Do that more often, practice that, especially now when we're stuck together. As a family, take out your instruments again, play together, sing together, and see how much this changes. Take Italy for an example, and just give that a try. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow with key number 5. Take care, stay healthy.